Hi everyone, Judson here from Kootenay Backcountry Guides. I'm an ACMG ski guide and professional member of the Canadian Avalanche Association. I'm here in Nelson, BC at Rome Shop with backcountryskiingcanada.com, and today we're going to talk about how to buy a shovel, the basics. Now have a look at these shovels here, and I just want you to think, which one would you not want to have your friends dig you out with, or you dig your friends out with? It would be this tiny little shovel. So when we're buying a shovel, we always want to be thinking, I might be digging my friends out of the snow with this shovel. That should be the thought in your mind. So what makes a great backcountry shovel? And we've got 3 different models here to choose from. This is kind of the most simple one. It's the G3 model here. And what we're looking for is an extendable handle. So this can break apart and go into your pack quite easily. So you've got it in 3 sections here, okay? So when it's stored in your pack, it's going easily into your pack. And then when we go to put it together, it's really easily sliding together into this here. And then we can clip it all together to have a longer handle so that when we're shoveling, we have enough length to really be working and not having to get down on our hands and knees with a tiny little blade. Okay, the next thing we're looking for is a fused back that's welded. And we can see with this other shovel here, see how it's not welded across the back. This provides a breaking point in the shovel right here that isn't very solid. So the next thing we're looking for is we're going to look for it to not wiggle at all. This shovel should be nice and solid, and we can see all shovels have small amounts of play, but you don't want it to be rattling about, and this one's not doing that. Now I'm a big fan of this handle because it's really solid handle, this type of handle like this. These are still good as well, but I really like this type of handle on these 2 shovels. Okay, the next model we're going to look at here is this is the BCA RS EXT. A lot of letters there. Great shovel. And what makes this shovel a little bit different from the shovel before is that this shovel turns into a hoe. So now you have a different way to move snow. Now this is a really slick way to move snow, digging like this. So it goes in 2 modes. That's the hoe mode, and then we've got our standard mode. And you can see it's really quite easy to put it together and take it apart, okay? Again, this shovel handle, same thing, it breaks into 3 parts. Now with these shovels, you always have to be careful with this connector here. Some of the models are better than other ones, but occasionally if you're not careful, this can slide in and fall. So you always want to make sure you're not pushing down on it as you're setting it up so that this fob here that holds it together doesn't fall apart, okay? Now you have to be on the lookout with these shovels just to really try and keep water away from this, especially when it's getting warm and cold, because sometimes it can freeze up and be really hard to deal with. So the next shovel model we have to talk about is sort of the biggest bad boy shovel. This is the EVAC 9. It actually comes in the 7 as well. And this is my shovel. I don't use the 9, I use the 7 because I'm a little bit smaller, about 5'8". 150 pounds. So if you're a 200-pound guy, this EVAC 9 is going to move some snow. This is kind of the most bomber shovel that I've seen in the backcountry. Pulls apart, and again, it's got that really nice welded back on it, and you can clip it into hoe mode, so it goes into shovel mode and hoe mode. Now the one complaint about this shovel is just that it doesn't pack up as well. It's quite bulky. It's heavy, and just because of this top handle being like this, some people don't like how it stores in their pack as well as this sort of curve here. Now I think it's well worth it to have the bomber shovel versus having a little bit more room in my pack, but that's just me and that's how I roll. And the main thing I want everyone to do is just when you're selecting the shovel is think, is this shovel going to move snow to get my friends out from underneath a slide?